Created by real engineers and artists, we put a lot of effort into every detail of the book. From every rocket to every character, we did it to inspire curiosity and kindness. We even added this point and follow detail to help kids read, making learning fun.
Okay, let's draw my name.
And this is how my illustrations come to life. My illustrator sent this final edit, but before that I sent these descriptions. And after 2 drafts and some back and forth discussions, we get the final product, turning ideas from concept to creation. Look at these graphics though. Check out this art style, so good for a children's book. It looks super fun and it's educational. Like, look at the detail on this space page. That rocket, the blueprint details. I really think kids are gonna love this. And you know what? I think the parents will too. Do you think an engineering concept could inspire a children's book series? Now check out chapter 10 titled Prey. Now here's rubber duck debugging. Explained in this engineering book, it's a neat tool that helps you solve problems by talking to a rubber duck. Now meet the engineer's duck, a way to introduce STEM in a fun and playful story. This idea started in 2020, and we've now spent hundreds of hours developing it. The pages work individually, but also open up to make a bigger picture. The detail here is amazing. Book 1, The World of Engineering, is coming soon, and first of the whole series. You know what's one of the best parts of being an author? It's the fact that I can incorporate important stuff in my life as Easter eggs into the books. My son actually helped me edit this page. It used to say frogs, he wanted to change to dogs. So the question is, should these puppas make it into the next book or not? Told you! Judging my book by its cover, part 1. Now I don't know if I should be doing this, but I'm going to put it side by side against a bunch of other children's books. Now I'm starting off strong. Cocomelon's pretty tough. Really good covers here. Famous stuff. How did we do? Did we do enough to make the book stand out? I'm going to judge this book by its cover, right to its face, in only 6 points, and you will learn exactly how they sell. So what even makes a great children's book cover? Number 1, it's got to have some visual appeal. Number 2, it's got to be informative. Number 3, it's got to be relatable. Visual appeal and informative, it gets you a clear message. When it's got visual appeal and it's relatable, it stands out. And when it's got relatability and it's informative, it's a great gift. And all of this combined gives you a great cover. Next page. Here's the 6 cover checklist. So, number 1, is it colorful and vibrant? Tick. Does it have a fun and clear focal point? Yes, it does. Is the title bold and easy to read? Yes, it takes up 1/3 of the whole cover. Does it represent the book's theme? Again, engineering. It's got engineering characters and elements in the background. Does it feel playful and fun? Literally popping out of the blueprints. They've got big smiles on their faces. Would a parent understand the value immediately? Children's book about engineering. I think there's some STEM educational value there, so we'll give that a big tick. And guess what? Since it passed my checklist, I'm going to run it through some 1v1, so follow to see how that goes.
He's a curious engineer. With the tools to be successful, he asks the most interesting questions and isn't afraid to try and test things. His mission is to help people, so please support him on this engineering adventure.
Story time.
The engineer's duck with feathers so yellow. Help London solve problems, what a wonderful fellow.
Did you know that engineering could be a story full of wonder? When every page is designed to inspire curiosity and kindness, you get cute characters, a great story, and you learn something too. The engineer's duck, the perfect gift for future problem solvers. Question 2, what's a good age to start teaching STEM concepts to children? So, again, similar in the vein of the previous question, I think as early as possible. It's just the way that you do it. I'm not going to teach a math equation to a 5-year-old, but hey, the approach for why, if I want to have more of this thing, what can I do? Well, I can get another one. Like, that's your addition. You're introducing that sort of thing to them from the beginning, and even just the words, the familiarization with certain words. Maybe if they ask something, hey, well, you can just say, hey, let's do an experiment, right? Let's do an experiment to find out, even if you know the answer or it's a quick Google away, let's do an experiment. They just naturally start thinking, let's do an experiment.
How draft concepts get
When
made.
you've got an illustrator that's nice enough to share their development process with you, it really allows you to appreciate the work that goes into bringing your creations to life. And so for the engineer's duck, it's really important to me that we capture both the excitement and the camaraderie between Engineer Lon Lon and his duck. Curiosity and kindness are important aspects of the series, and this panel shows how the illustrator can bring this to life from one of the pages. It's a fun process, so, follow for more. Back from our illustrator, which is really exciting. This is Engineer Lon Lon. He's going to be our main character as part of the Engineer's Duck series, and that's the one I've been kind of talking to with the behind the scenes here. We also have some early sketches of some of the character development for kind of each of the ducks that will be helping out in the series. Here's kind of our main duo, and they'll be the featured characters in book 1. And as I mentioned, it's part of a series, and books 2 to 7 will be the introducing all different topics. So the engineer will go out and help all these other kind of industries and fields and all that sort of stuff with these different duck specialties for books kind of 2 to 7. So even though these aren't finalized and we're really focused on book 1, it's really part of an overall series that's just being kind of thought through and is actually part of the whole design. Yeah, it's really, really cool and exciting. So the illustrator came back with something, and this is the message that went out to them. So this is an example of a page with some of the text that would be on there. And then at the bottom is a bit of a description. This is an example of a high level description where I gave the illustrator more, creative authority to take a direction on what it should look like. And they came back with this. So this is a very high level of what could be shown. So this is this is kind of the panel on the left with them looking at the blueprints. And this is them breaking through that blueprint, showing that excitement and enthusiasm. So it's a high level set of, panels and images that have the direction or the thinking. And then we go and discuss, and then we'll refine that before it becomes like a detailed draft. Yeah, so this is just some of the process that goes in behind the scenes. I don't know the criteria, but let's do some cover battles. All I really want to know is if the engineer's duck has a shot or not. And just based on covers... This one or this one?
This one.
Okay. This one. The Roblox one again. Coco or Minecraft?
Minecraft. I like to find some monsters.
Grog or the engineer's duck?
Engineer's duck.
Got the winner?
Yeah.
What's so good about engineering? Simply put, it's a story about starting from an idea and bringing it to the world. But you can say that about any profession, right? From a blank page, engineers begin to lay out the starting pieces to define requirements. But why do you even need a special process, you might ask? So before you start adding color to your design, you want to have your lines in place. So if you have a large, complicated problem, you can combine teams to solve for the craziest ideas. So what's an example of this? Take drone deliveries, for instance. We have millions of packages to deliver and super smart drone technology which must fly and navigate. We put it all together to serve the people. And it all started from a blank page, transforming an idea to a complete, beautiful picture. That's what's cool about engineering.
The number you have dialed is not available at...
We also have some early sketches of some of the character development.
Yeah, trendsetter. Whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller.
Paw Patrol or the engineer's duck? Please pick me, please pick me, please pick me. Alibaba and the 40 Thieves or ABCs of Physics?
Alibaba.
Alibaba's the winner. Piranhas don't eat bananas or astrophysics for babies?
Astrophysics.
Astrophysics. That's not my puppy versus look inside your body. Which one do you like?
This one.
Paw Patrol or the engineer's duck?
Engineer's duck.
Kids don't tend to remember stories unless they connect with the characters. Just look at all these covers. Take another look at the characters. 4 engineering facts every kid and some parents should know. Space Edition. Now share with someone who'd be interested. Fact 1, astronauts wear $12 million spacesuits. Why? Because each suit has 14 layers, protects against radiation, and provides oxygen, water, even air conditioning. Fact 2, the Mars rover has a laser on it. The laser is used to zap rocks up to 23 feet away, turns that rock into plasma, then studies the plasma. 3. Rockets are reusable, and it's straight out of sci-fi. SpaceX engineers made rockets that can land themselves instead of being thrown away, saving millions per launch. Number 4. Have you heard of humans flying faster than a speeding bullet? Humans on the International Space Station are orbiting Earth at 17,500 miles per hour. That's 16 sunrises a day. As you've been listening to this, did you notice all the cool details in this book? 5 interesting books for kids, according to my son. Number 1, Academy for Roblox Pros, Attack of the Zombies. Number 2, Look Inside Your Body. Number 3, My Light Can Shine Bright. Number 4, Minecraft Explorer's Handbook. Number 5, ABCs of Physics. Don't forget the Engineer's Duck. Okay, so we did a thing. You know when you read to your kids and you think, are they even following this? So we came up with this point and follow concept. At first you read just to encourage the habit, telling stories and leading by example, but to poke them along, following the words is a baby step they can take toward reading confidently.